So what you're about ready to see is the rundown of 2022. We had an amazing year. I picked out the best places that we thrifted, because if you've been watching the channel, you know that we actually travel around and thrift and everything like that. So that's gonna be all in here. The most epic finds, the most expensive finds, the best finds. We gained over 40,000 subscribers this year. So what I'm thinking is a lot of y'all most likely came in the middle of the year and never saw this stuff in the first part. So what we're gonna do is do short clips of the coolest stuff we found in 2022. All right, so this is the first one, and this was the best buy for the price and probably the most knowledge that I ever actually gained on a yard sale, just because I had no idea what I was buying. This was from a Boy Scout camp, or Boy Scouts that were at a church, and I guess the church had donated a whole bunch of these equipment, like their audio equipment. I guess they got better ones at the church or whatnot. They upgraded and they put all the other ones in this box. Now I was like, these things have got to be worth some money, so I had to go to the car and check them out. And I didn't know how much they were going back and forth on the price, exactly how much, but as you can see here, we are making a pile. Kayla is standing by the pile because I don't know exactly how much this stuff is worth, but I'm just pulling these equalizers and these other things out of here, and I have no idea. And when we go, they have speakers, we had microphones, they had tons of stuff. And I asked her how much, and she says, well, they were selling these for only $5 a piece. $5 a piece on these. We ended up paying only $70 for all of these. I went home. We actually did not test these. She stated they worked when they were pulled out of the church, so I believed them. We only had one return on all these. All of them have sold, and all of them sold over $100 a piece, so that was one of the best buys. All right, so we went back to the same yard sale again because they told us that they would be back with more items. That right there, like, did a, you put your can in it and it cooled it. And we ended up buying more electronics that they brought out. And to be honest with you, this time we paid a little bit more. They weren't asking more money, but I gave them more money just because this was the cheapest deal that we've ever gotten. A table full of electronics that we got, again, for $170. All that right there, $170. And one of those actually sold for $250. I think it was the silver one in the middle there. Huge profits here, but definitely one of our best buys. This right here is going to be my best bucket list item that I bought in 2022. I always want to find a Scotty Cameron at a yard sale. I never have. I've seen tons of people on YouTube do it, and I just never found one. So finally, after years, literally 3 or 4 years of searching in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, the golf club capital of the world, probably not, but I finally found one, and the price was right. He was only asking $25 for that, and I immediately bought this. It says right there, I'll talk about it at the end of the video, because I was so excited to find it. And it sold for like $250. These things sell very, very quickly, so if you ever find one of them Scotty Camerons, definitely pick those up. And I did ask him if he had any more Scotty Camerons. He said he had 4 more, but they were not for sale. So always ask at yard sales if things are for sale. That one wasn't. This one right here, Dad, he was the lookout here. He was here before me, called me up on the phone and said, you better get over here, son. We got a ton of golf clubs. I don't know what they are, but people were buying them and stuff like that. So get over here immediately and see if you can buy some of these golf clubs. He did ask, a price for the golf club. So I started poking around this estate. We didn't really know. This was a yard sale, estate sale. They were just trying to get the house clean because I think they had to sell it. And as you can tell right there, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of golf club shafts in the kitchen. Everywhere you turned in this house were golf club parts, golf clubs, golf bags. And the story is that the person that lived here prior did work on golf clubs, so they had to get rid of everything here. And we're going to go ahead and listen to this negotiation.
Because I don't know if I want. That's like Bob said. This is a lot. I would do.
I'll do 300 for all of this. I just don't know what all could come out of that garage. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, because you haven't looked at it. How about the stuff in the kitchen?
Is there anything left in there? Golf stuff?
I'll do 300 for this
right
and
here,
the stuff in the kitchen, and not the garage.
Negotiate exactly how much this stuff is going for. $300 for everything.
It's up to you.
And he said that was good.
300 with that.
But I had to go back for more.
You have another set, or you have some other clubs sitting over there. I would do like all these clubs and those sitting over there for 150. That's worth.
And we got it. These shirts right here, I want to point out, I got them for less than 10 cents a piece. I didn't think they were going to sell that fast. They were actually the fastest selling item, faster than the golf clubs. This one right here is going to be my coolest and probably my most favorite find at a yard sale, just because I've never seen this type of stuff. This is the coin/poker chip collection. That was really awesome. Over 100-year-old poker chips. Some of them were more modern than that, about 50 years old. And just a ton of coins. The pin collection right here. We'll listen in on the negotiation here about the pins. And we get this for a steal of a deal. I think there was over 500 pins in this box.
Were you asking a certain amount per pin?
No, I'd like to sell them all at one time. So if you $30 for the whole box.
$30 for the whole box? I'll do that for the whole box.
Couldn't believe $30 for that.
That's a lot of pins.
Yeah.
They look cool too.
They are.
It's a pretty neat coin.
My dad collected all this stuff.
Oh really?
Yeah. He has old poker chips.
Really?
Yeah.
They out here?
They're in that
So she
album
just
over
mentioned
there.
the poker chips, and I was like, let me see what you got. Dad missed it right there. Look, he's over there looking at like a hat or something. Little did he know that because the rule when I go out with Dad is that if you find them first, the other person cannot buy them out from under you. So Dad would 100% most likely bought these if he saw these first, but he didn't see them first. So I got to pick them, and we'll again listening on the negotiation for all the poker chips here.
I have no idea. Would you do $20?
I mean, just stacks of poker chips.
Oh, look at little. That's cool. Did you do an additional 20 on all those? So we're up to 70?
Yes.
All right. So far, man, these things are really
$70
neat.
for the poker chips and the pins there. And I couldn't leave anything behind at this yard sale. Their hedge trucks were a little bit expensive, asking $10 a piece. You can't really buy them unless they're super special for that amount. But these coins over here, these brass coins, not brass, they were bronze coins. Some of these sold super fast, especially the bigger ones. So for like $50 a piece, these collections sold pretty fast too. And we'll listen in on the negotiation on this one because I had no idea how much these were worth, but she threw out the first number. So and I agreed to it.
What if I just bought the whole table?
Oh, jeez. What do you think?
No idea, to be honest. That's why I asked. Because this is, I think, it's just a whole bunch of like older.
All these bronze things.
Yeah.
And they're really, these things. I want $100 for that, for the everything. That one down there.
Honestly, I don't know why I'm thinking of that. That's a bad deal. $100 was a smoking good deal, but I sit here and do the little game here.
Yes.
Okay, I'll do everything.
There you go. I took the $100 deal. That was a good one. This right here is going to be my oldest find, I believe. I did go through all my videos, and I think this would be the oldest item that I found. I found it under the table at a estate sale. Nobody was looking at it, and here in a second you'll see exactly. I got this whole box of Bibles for $20. You haven't seen the old one yet, and I do give away all the Bibles except the one I do show at the very end.
You want the whole box?
20?
There you go, $20 for all of them. I'll 100% take that. I was like, let me check this thing out. So I opened it up. It's got one little missing page right here, but the date on this is 1885. And that seems to be correct from the research that I'm doing on this Bible. And it seems like this is like legit. This right here, the same one, I did find one from 1886. Sold at auction. There you go, 1885. $510 plus shipping. All right, so this is when Kayla and I went to New York. So South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, all them states heading up to New York. And then we're in New York. And honestly, we went up there to Thrift, but also see my sister. She lives in New York City. So we went up there. We found some really good stuff out of the city, but we had to obviously go into New York City. That blanket right there, so for $155. And then it got shipped back to New York about 10 miles away from this this thrift store that we picked it up. So we thought that was pretty cool. So that's a really cool update. So we went back to New York, but $155 on that. That hat has already sold for $20. Picked it up for $1 in New York. And so my sold comps are right on the money on this. And here is New York.
Hey, you made it. How's it feel?
I have no words.
So this is going to be probably not our favorite place to thrift because the prices were a little high, but just one of the coolest experiences we've had was New York in Christmas time. And our first time riding a subway. That thrift store had a $17,000 Hermes purse in it. And first time riding a train. Times Square, always awesome in my book. And that is called The Edge. That is, if you ever in New York, I'm telling you, the lines will be long, but it's worth the wait. All right, so right there, that is our best of 2022. I do appreciate all the support this year on this channel and our new channel, the Flip Squad, we are very close to 3,000 subscribers at this time, but this channel has grown. The Bearded Thrift Machine channel has grown, I think, seriously, 40,000 subscribers in 1 year, millions and millions of views. I think we're up to 10 million views on this channel, and we couldn't do this without y'all watching, and we really do appreciate it. You have made this year incredible. We're going to have a lot more awesome content coming up, good yard sale videos, good storage unit videos. It seems like 99% of y'all love the storage units, so we'll keep doing those. They are hard work, they are fun, and we just never know exactly what you're going to find in there. The sticker thing I did this year about sending me a sticker and then I send you one back. Thank you so much. We filled up the entire toolbox with stickers, so that is awesome. And we do have another one that just came in. This will be the last sticker of 2022 coming in. Never stop exploring, and I tell you that is very fitting for our year coming up, because never stop exploring, never stop doing what you love, and I'm telling you, and never quit. Just keep doing it. And that came in from Alexis, Fun Funky Florida Finds. So again, 2023 is going to be insane. We already have some really good ideas for the other channel, Flip Squad, and this channel, The Bearded Thrift Machine. If you're not subscribed, I'm telling you, what are you waiting on? Subscribe to this channel, because next year we are going to do more awesome stuff. It's just going to be awesome. But I really do appreciate everybody. Honestly, I appreciate it so much that has watched, liked, subscribed, commented. All that stuff helps the channel out. It's all for free. If you're not subscribed, do it now before 2023, because we're definitely going to do some big things here at the Bearded Thrift Machine. I'm going to sign off one last time. Let me move this microphone up so I don't bust out the drums on this thing. So I do appreciate everybody that watches, and you know I will always get you on the next one and next year. Y'all be safe out there. See you in 2023.